What's up, guys? Welcome back to our video, and the Book of Boba Fett episode 2 is now out and now here. And to me, I really loved doing this episode. I think it was better than episode 1. And with this episode, it was like so good. It was really fast paced, and it had like a lot more references to past Star Wars movies and like flashbacks to Boba Fett's past. And especially more of the Tusken Raiders and more screen time on them as we learn, a lot about, their culture and what Boba Fett has been up to all this time, especially with, the Tusken Raiders as well, and have to communicate with them as well. And plus, I mean, with this episode, it sets up so much more, especially for us to come in the beginning of the show, especially like this is only the beginning of the show as well. So in this video, this will be my any explain video for the Book of Boba Fett episode 2. But if you have not seen episode 2, there are gonna be spoilers if you're trying to avoid them. And so if you have not seen episode 2, click on this video now and come back to this video after you've seen the episode. But if you're still here and you don't care, let's get to it. So with this episode, it opens with them bringing in a prisoner who is an assassin, and then with the Boba Fett and Fennec are threatening to kill them. Boba Fett asks where this prisoner is from, and then we hear AD-8 saying that he's of the Order of the Night Wind, and at which Fennec sends the prisoner down into like on the ground, where you thought like something like evil will like pop out, something big will pop out, like a monster or something, but it turns out to be like a lizard of some sort. But then like then Fennec calls the prisoner or the assassin like assassin of the Night Wind, and then he admits he was sent by the mayor. Then we see Boba Fett and Fennec Shan visit the mayor of Mos Espa, who is named Mok Shan, who is a male individual, who is the mayor of Mos Espa on the planet Tatooine, which after Boba Fett took over the palace of Jabba the Hutt, after he kicked him out, now Boba Fett took over the palace on Tatooine with his partner Fennec. Then we see them turning in the prisoner or the assassin to the mayor, and then with Boba Fett, he admits that he's now a bounty hunter, and then like certain things will go wrong. It start shooting at the assassin, killing him, and then after before Boba Fett and Fennec leave, then Mok admits that he should visit Garza's sanctuary. Then the best moment was when the Hutts came in telling Boba Fett that this is Jabba's territory, and Boba Fett said they cannot take over his territory. And then they bring in the Black Accursed Satan, and who is like a bounty hunter, a wookie bounty hunter as well, who was active shortly after the events of Clone Wars. Then he continued his work as a bounty hunter in the Galactic Civil War. Next, we see Boba Fett back with the Tusken Raiders, because remember, this is all just from Boba Fett's memory, so this is just like more of flashbacks of him with the Tusken Raiders as we're learning more about their culture and what they do. And then suddenly, like next, if they get attacked by a train, as the train starts shooting, the Tusken Raiders as well, and then they have to make a plan to stop the train from ever attacking the Tusken Raiders again. Next, Boba Fett teaches the Raiders on how to ride a jet bike, and this is also the same jet bike that we saw back in the Mandalorian series. And now Boba Fett and now teaching the Raiders on how to ride a jet bike to now stop. And the train and start coming up with a plan to stop the train from attacking the Raiders. Which is followed up by this awesome train sequence of Boba Fett and the Tusken Raiders stopping the train and killing its men on it as well. And then they finally stop the train from ever attacking the Tusken Raiders. Next, we hear Boba Fett mentioned that Sasana Spice, which in Sasana Spice, which is like a space found all throughout the galaxy, which it was sought out by criminals, and which the spice has made its appearances in the Clone Wars and in the Bad Batch as well. So yeah, winning this episode, it made a lot of references to some past Star Wars content as well, including for the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch. Then with this ending, we see that the Raiders are handing Boba Fett a gift, which has a lizard inside, and then the lizard goes into Boba Fett, and then Boba Fett swallows it, of course. and then he starts having a flashbacks or like a nightmare, and then there's some flashbacks to Attack of the Clones with Boba Fett as a kid. This is staring at his father's helmet, and then he was sitting on the mantle as Boba Fett, and then we see this heartbreaking scene also from Attack of the Clones with Boba Fett's father actually leaving his kid and leaving him stranded, at which Jango and now leaving his son, which is like truly heartbreaking. Then Boba Fett returns to the Raiders, giving them the branch, and then we see Boba Fett getting like a dress into a Tusken clothing, and then we see a Tusken Raider and Boba Fett turning a branch into something very cool. Then the last scene is with Boba Fett and the Tusken Raiders, as Boba Fett is now part of their army of the Tusken Raiders in Tusken clothing, and then the Tusken Raiders and Boba Fett now perform like a dance with their branches, and then the episode ends from there. So yeah, I think with episode 2, it was definitely like much better than the first episode, as in episode 1 was kind of like a solid start to the show, especially with the reintroduction of Boba Fett, especially this is a Mandalorian spin-off, and reintroducing Boba Fett. But I think with the episode 2, it was like so much better. It was like, you know, fast paced. We got more of a flashbacks from previous Star Wars films or like Star Wars shows, especially with Boba Fett's memories, especially with, you know, the Tusken Raiders, as we learn more about them and their culture and what they do. And I think with the next couple episodes that we're gonna see are probably more, you know, awesome. And plus with the show, it's only just, you know, starting. I mean, it's just, you know, like getting started, and I can't wait to see what else is in store for the next episode and for the rest of the show as well. If we're gonna get, you know, like cameos from other Star Wars characters into the show. So yeah, I really enjoyed, you know, episode 2. I thought it was, you know, fast paced, and it was so good, and I can't wait to see what else is in store for the rest of the show, especially for the next episode, episode 3. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me thoughts in the comments down below, and what are your thoughts on the Book of Boba Fett episode 3? Give me a rating between 1 out of 10. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our notification bell for future videos. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter for live updates. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.